Ever wondered about the bizarre laws still on the books around the world? Many of these were created centuries ago for practical reasons, but sound ridiculous today. Let's dive into 5 of the strangest ones and uncover their curious origins. Number 5. It is illegal to die within town limits. In Falciano del Masico, Italy, the mayor took an unusual step in 2012. He banned residents from dying. Why? The local cemetery was full, and until a new one could be built, death was officially off limits. At least 2 people defied the ban, proving that even mayors can't control everything. But the most chilling example comes from Longyearbyen, Norway. Since 1950, dying has been forbidden due to the permafrost preventing bodies from decomposing. This means dangerous pathogens could survive and potentially reinfect the living. Elderly and terminally ill residents are usually sent off the island to live out their final days. Now that's a cold reality. Number 4, donkeys cannot sleep in bathtubs. So, what's the deal with this peculiar law? To uncover the mystery, we need to travel back to the 1920s to a small town in Arizona called Kingman. Picture this, a rancher with a rather quirky pet donkey. This donkey, like any creature of comfort, found the perfect spot to snooze, a bathtub left in a field. All was well until one fateful day. Kingman experienced an unexpected and rather dramatic event, a dam burst, causing a massive flood to sweep through the town. The floodwaters carried the bathtub, with the sleeping donkey still inside, away from the ranch and into a basin. Imagine the surprise of the townspeople when they discovered the poor donkey afloat in a bathtub. Rescuing the donkey turned out to be quite an ordeal, requiring considerable effort and resources from the community. After this unusual rescue operation, the town officials decided that such a situation should never happen again. To prevent future bathtub surfing donkeys and the ensuing chaos, they passed a law prohibiting donkeys from sleeping in bathtubs. It might sound funny, but it was their way of ensuring the safety of both the animals and the townsfolk. Number 3, naming law, Denmark. In Denmark, parents can't just name their baby anything they want. They have to choose from a list of approved names. But why is that? The naming law was created to protect children from being given names that could be harmful or cause them to be bullied. Denmark wants to ensure that everyone has a socially acceptable name. If parents want a unique name that's not on the list, they have to get special permission. This involves applying to the government and explaining why the name should be allowed. Number 2, smiling is mandatory. Yes, you heard that right. In Milan, there's a law that requires people to smile at all times, except during funerals or hospital visits. But why would a city need such a law? This law dates back to the Austro-Hungarian rule in the 19th century. It was introduced to maintain a cheerful and positive atmosphere in the city. The idea was that a city full of smiling people would be more welcoming and uplifting for both residents and visitors. Now, you might be wondering, is this law actually enforced? Well, not really. While it's on the books, it's more of a historical curiosity than a rule that's actively policed. But it definitely adds a unique charm to the city's cultural heritage. Number 1, it's illegal to eat ice cream on Bank Street on Sundays. Picture this. It's a sunny Sunday afternoon, and you're strolling down Bank Street, one of Ottawa's most bustling and historic streets. What could be better than enjoying a delicious ice cream cone? Well, you might want to think twice before indulging, because according to an old and strange law, it's illegal to eat ice cream on Bank Street on Sundays. Yes, you heard that right. No ice cream on Sundays, but why does such a law exist? This peculiar regulation dates back to the early 1900s. It was likely introduced as part of the Blue Laws, which were designed to enforce moral standards and religious practices, such as observing Sunday as a day of rest and worship. Blue laws were common across many parts of North America. aiming to restrict various activities on Sundays to ensure they remained a solemn and restful day. However, most of these laws have been repealed or are no longer enforced. So, next time you're in Ottawa on a Sunday, you can probably enjoy your ice cream without any worry. Just be aware that technically, you might be breaking an old, forgotten law. Thanks for joining us on this journey into the weird and wonderful world of strange laws. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more quirky content. See you in the next episode.